Have you ever noticed how there are moments when your heart seems to whisper something that your mind can't explain? As if an invisible yet undeniably real energy is connecting you to something, or someone, in such a profound way that it becomes almost tangible? Perhaps you are sitting right now, thinking of a person. Someone who, in some way, feels closer to your soul than anyone else. This feeling is not a coincidence, and the angels want you to know that. There is a thread of light that connects two souls destined to meet and recognize each other. This thread cannot be seen by the eyes, but it can be felt by the heart. It vibrates in moments of silence, like when you are looking out the window and suddenly a memory floods your mind. A memory that doesn't even seem like your own, yet it pulses with a feeling so familiar. It's as if the universe is trying to tell you something. You feel it, don't you? This connection that goes beyond the rational, beyond the obvious. But what does it mean? The angels whisper that when you feel this inexplicable force, it's because something bigger is at play. A lesson, a healing, perhaps even a reunion of souls that have known each other from other times. And even if you don't fully understand, there is a purpose in every heartbeat, in every thought that insists on returning to that person. It's not just longing, nor merely coincidence. It's energy. It's destiny. It's the universe conspiring for you to see what needs to be seen. Remember, angels speak through signs. And often, these signs come disguised as deep feelings, as intuitions that arise out of nowhere, as a song that plays on the radio exactly when you needed to hear it the most. They also communicate through that special connection you feel. The one that, even without words, seems to carry a powerful message. Have you ever stopped to think that maybe this person is feeling it too? That, while you're searching for answers, they might, in some way, be searching for you? Don't ignore that feeling. Don't rush to dismiss it as something insignificant. Instead, open your heart and trust. Trust that there is something greater at work. The angels are by your side now, holding your hand, guiding you towards a deeper understanding of this experience. They want you to know that what you feel is real. And more than that, it is sacred. Have you noticed how wise the universe is in its way of bringing paths together? Sometimes, it seems like everything is out of place, that the timing isn't right, that the circumstances aren't favorable. But in its perfection, the universe finds ways to cross destinies at the exact moment. And the angels are always there, adjusting the invisible threads of this luminous web that connects all things. They see what you cannot see. And in this moment, they want you to know that this connection, this energy you feel, has a greater meaning than you realize. Perhaps you are wondering, but what do I do with this? How do I interpret what the angels are trying to tell me? The answer is simple yet profound. Listen. Listen to what your heart is trying to show you. Listen to the gentle breeze that passes by you as you reflect on this person. Listen to the silence, for in it, the angels speak the loudest. Now, I want you to do something simple yet powerful. Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe deeply. Place your hand on your heart and quietly say, I trust in divine plans. I trust in the signs from angels. I trust in the purpose of this connection. Allow those words to become a point of light within you, a flame that illuminates your thoughts and calms your doubts. And as you reflect on this, I want you to hold a truth in your heart. What you feel is not in vain. The angels are by your side, showing you that there is beauty even in uncertainty, that there is purpose even in waiting. And above all, that this invisible energy connecting you to another soul is a gift from the divine, a reminder that you are never alone on this journey. But what do the angels want you to discover next? This will be revealed in the coming moments. Trust that there is much more to unravel about this connection that pulses in your heart. And remember, the angels are always with you, guiding every step, every thought, every feeling. They have something profound to show you. Are you ready to listen? There comes a moment in life when you stop and feel something you can't explain. A kind of warmth that begins in your chest and spreads like a gentle breeze, as if the universe is wrapping you in a hug. It is in this instant that you wonder, does he feel the same? Do his thoughts also echo yours somewhere? This doubt, although it may seem uncertain, is actually the seed of something much greater, a connection that goes beyond what the eyes can see. The angels ask me to tell you that there are no coincidences. Every exchanged glance, every spoken word, even the silences, has a purpose. They are like invisible threads that the universe weaves carefully, aligning souls that are destined to meet and grow together. The synchronicity of emotions is one of the purest languages the divine uses to touch the human heart. Have you ever noticed how, sometimes, a simple thought about him is followed by a sign? A song that plays randomly, a line you read in a book, or even the sound of birds singing when you least expect it. This is not a stroke of luck. It's the universe whispering that something deeper is happening. But what about him? Does he feel it too? The angels want you to know that when there is a true connection, emotions are not confined to just one heart. They resonate, like waves traveling through time and space, finding those who are on the same frequency as you. That's why, often, you feel as if he is closer than he actually is. It's not imagination, it's the vibration of your energies crossing barriers that the rational mind cannot comprehend. There is a story that the angels brought me, and I feel it was meant for you. One day, someone was unsure of what they felt for someone special. Deep down, they knew there was something different, but the fear of being alone in their feelings made them hesitate. Until, while walking through a park, they found a white feather on the ground. In that moment, a sense of peace washed over them. Later, they realized that at the very instant they found the feather, the other person was thinking of them, missing them. That little sign was enough to show that the love they held within was reciprocated, even if the words had not yet been spoken. What if you ask yourself, can the angels give me a sign, something that shows me he feels the same? Remember that they communicate in subtle yet powerful ways. Pay attention to the signs around you, an unexpected message, a dream that feels real, or even a warm sensation that washes over your body without explanation. These are the ways the divine works, bringing answers to those who are willing to listen. Now, place your hand over your heart and repeat after me. I believe in the power of connection. I trust in divine timing. I deserve the love that resonates at the same frequency as my soul. By doing this, you not only open yourself up to receive the answers you're seeking, but you also strengthen the energy that connects you to what is rightfully yours. And what if he feels the same? The angels say that the answer lies within you. When you connect with your own truth, when you allow your heart to shine with authenticity, you create a space for him to reveal himself as well. Because deep down, true love doesn't need external proof. It manifests as a whisper of peace, a silent assurance that cannot be denied. As you reflect on this, remember, the angels have more to tell you. There is something profoundly transformative awaiting you, something that will further illuminate the path you are walking. Stay alert, for the next sign might be the answer you've been hoping for. Are you ready to listen? Imagine for a moment, a sky covered with soft clouds, but suddenly, a ray of light breaks through, illuminating everything around it. This is how angels work in your life. They find the perfect space to manifest, even on the grayest days. And today, they're trying to show you something you might have overlooked. That special connection pulsing in your heart is no accident. There is a greater purpose, a meaning that goes beyond what the eyes can see and what words can express. Have you ever noticed that certain connections show up in your life as if they were drawn by something bigger? That feeling of familiarity, that almost magical synchronicity. As if time stood still for a moment when that someone appears in your mind or crosses your path. The angels want you to know this. That connection carries a divine message. It isn't here to be trivial, but to touch your soul in a profound way and transform something within you. You feel it, don't you? As if when you look at that situation or person, something inside you begins to awaken. The angels whisper that there are hidden lessons in this connection. Perhaps it's here to heal something you've carried for so long, something that hurts, yet you've grown accustomed to keeping buried deep inside. Or maybe, this connection is a mirror, reflecting parts of yourself that need light, love, and acceptance. It could be that it's here to teach you about patience, surrender, or even how to let go. Everything has a purpose, and the angels never leave anything to chance. Some say that in moments of doubt, the universe sends us signs. A song playing on the radio, a white feather appearing on the ground, a number you keep seeing repeatedly. But what about the people who cross your path? Have you ever considered that they could also be signs? That someone who makes your heart race or occupies your thoughts might be the answer to questions you didn't even know you had. And the angels are by your side, pointing to this moment with a special glow, saying, "Pay attention. There's something here for you." But here comes an important truth. The angels don't want you to suffer trying to understand. They ask that you trust and allow their messages to reveal themselves in due time. Just as the sun doesn't rush to rise, the truth about this connection will also come at the exact moment. Can you feel it? That lightness that emerges when you simply let the flow of life guide you? This trust is what the angels hope you embrace right now. Once, someone told me that during a difficult phase in their life, they started seeing a certain name everywhere. On signs, in books, even in their dreams. They didn't understand why, but they knew there was something special about it. When they finally decided to look inward and seek answers, they realized that person was a catalyst for their transformation. It wasn't easy. They had to confront fears and leave some things behind. But in the end, that bond helped them reclaim their strength and rediscover who they were. And the angels were there all along, guiding them, protecting them, even when they didn't realize it. And that brings us to you. What are the angels trying to show you about this special connection? What emotions does it awaken in you? Joy? Anxiety? Hope? Fear? All of these feelings are part of your journey of learning and growth. And believe me, the angels are by your side, whispering messages of courage and love. They want you to know that the connection you feel is not a mistake. It is here for a reason, and when you are ready, that reason will be revealed. Now, take a deep breath. Place your hand over your heart and ask yourself, what is this connection trying to teach me? Perhaps it is time to allow the angels to bring clarity. They are here, just waiting for you to open up to listen. In the meantime, trust. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. The angels have more to say to you, and the next step of this journey will be even more revealing. Are you ready to discover what they have in store for you? Stay connected. They're not done speaking. Some connections come into your life with a stunning force, as if they could touch the deepest fibers of your heart. These are encounters that, because of their intensity, awaken contradictory feelings: love and fear, hope and doubt, fullness and emptiness. Have you noticed how, sometimes, such a special connection can bring out both the best and the worst in you? This connection that you feel, which may have appeared like lightning amid the darkness of routine, did not come to destroy your peace but to teach you something powerful. And the angels want you to understand that now. There are times when the other person seems so distant, isn't there? You find yourself wondering if they feel the same way, if this connection is real or just the product of your own desires. These thoughts can be distressing, especially when all you wanted was clarity, an answer, a certainty to soothe your heart. But the angels whisper, don't get lost in the chaos of doubts. They know that this connection is here to teach you something greater, something you may not have realized yet. And yes, it has a divine purpose, even if it feels wrapped in challenges right now. The emotional challenges that arise in this kind of bond are not a coincidence. They are like mirrors. Mirrors that reflect parts of you that need healing, attention, and love. Perhaps this connection has brought old wounds to the surface, a fear of abandonment, a feeling of not being enough, or even a resistance to fully trust. Don't judge yourself for feeling this way. The angels tell you that these emotions are surfacing because it's time to face them, to embrace them, and to transform them with faith and resilience. Once, someone told me about something they experienced. They had found someone who, from the very first glance, seemed to be sent from heaven. But as time went on, disconnects, silences, and doubts came. They began to question whether it was worth continuing to feel, believe, and hope. And then, in a moment of pure vulnerability, while crying alone in their car, they noticed something in the seat next to them, a white feather. Small, delicate, but so pure that it seemed to radiate light. In that instant, they felt a presence. A silent certainty that the angels were there, guiding them, reminding them that every emotional challenge is, in fact, an invitation to reconnect with their own essence. And that's what they did. They didn't give up on the connection, but they also didn't give up on themselves. They became stronger, more whole. And in the end, they discovered that true love begins within us. Now I ask you, what is this connection trying to show you? Could it be teaching you to be more patient? To trust in divine timing? Or perhaps to help you realize that you deserve a love that not only compliments you but also inspires you? The angels want you to know that even in moments of pain, you are never alone. They are by your side, surrounding you with a light as gentle as the warmth of a sunset, whispering words of courage and perseverance. To overcome these challenges, start small. Take a moment in silence, light a candle, maybe white, to symbolize peace, and place your hand on your heart. Breathe deeply and repeat, I trust in the divine purpose of this connection. I accept the lessons it brings. And I allow myself to grow with love and faith. It's a simple gesture, but a powerful one. Each time you do this, you are strengthening your own energy, your connection with the angels, and your ability to face any obstacle with serenity. And don't forget, the angels never let you carry more than you can handle. If this connection feels heavy right now, it's because there's a hidden treasure in this process. Something you haven't seen yet, but will be revealed in due time. Trust. Work on yourself, but also allow the other person to have their own process. Answers don't always come immediately, but they always come. As you reflect on this, I want you to remember one thing: you are stronger than you think. And that strength, combined with the light of the angels, is what will help you overcome any challenge on the path of this connection. And who knows, perhaps what you're experiencing now is not an end, but just the beginning of something extraordinary. And the angels have even more to say to you. Are you ready to hear what they reveal next? Because the next step will be so transformative that you won't be able to ignore it. Have you ever stopped to think about why certain connections in your life seem to transcend the ordinary? There are encounters that aren't merely coincidental. They carry a different energy, as if your heart recognizes something even before your mind understands. This is what the angels want to talk to you about today. Because yes, that meeting, or that person who insists on lingering in your thoughts, holds a much greater significance than it seems at first glance. Imagine for a moment that your soul is like a vast ocean, deep and full of mysteries. And at some point in that ocean, there is another soul that resonates in harmony with yours. When these two souls meet, even if just for a brief moment, something changes. It's not just about what happens on the physical plane, but about what gets activated within you. The angels are showing me that these encounters are like divine mirrors. They reflect parts of you that you may have forgotten, ignored, or even avoided facing. And that can be uncomfortable. It can bring to the surface old memories, fears, emotional challenges that seemed dormant. But do you know what the angels are whispering right now? They say that the people who cross your path, especially those who leave such deep marks, are here for a greater purpose. They are teachers, guides, and sometimes even catalysts for the change you need to grow. Remember one thing: soul encounters are not always easy. Often, they come to break patterns, to shake your certainties, and above all, to guide you back to your essence. Have you noticed how some people awaken a strength in you that you didn't even know you had? Or how, after certain experiences, you could never look at the world the same way again? That is the magic of transformation, and it is always guided by something greater. The angels show that every meaningful encounter in your life is like a piece of a heavenly puzzle. Sometimes, you only understand the purpose when you observe from a distance, as time passes and the lessons unfold. But in the meantime, they ask you to trust. Trust that there is a reason behind every shared laugh, every tear shed, and every silence that speaks louder than 1,000 words. And that's someone you feel in your energy right now? Yes, the angels know you are thinking of them. There is something about this connection that goes beyond mere chance. This person may have come into your life to teach you something about true love, not just the love for another, but the love for yourself. Or perhaps they are here to help you break free from something that no longer serves your path. The question the angels whisper in your ear right now is, what is this connection trying to show you? Let this question resonate in your heart for a moment. Don't seek immediate answers. Just feel. Because the truth is, the angels never bring encounters without purpose. They guide us to people and situations that encourage us to grow, expand our light, and fulfill our divine mission. Sometimes, this mission is as simple as learning to forgive. Other times, it is as grand as finding the courage to take a new direction. And as you reflect on this, I want you to do something now. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and place your hands over your heart. Feel the warmth emanating from there. Silently repeat, I trust in the divine purpose of every encounter in my life. I accept the lessons my soul has chosen to learn. Do this with intention, because every word you declare becomes a step toward your transformation. Angels also show that, often, these connections come to help you remember who you truly are. Behind the pain, doubts, and challenges, there is a light that has never gone out. And that light is what attracts certain souls to you. Don't forget this. You are a unique being, with a mission only you can fulfill. And when something or someone makes you feel more deeply, that's a sign that you are being guided towards something greater. But what do the angels want you to discover about yourself through this connection? And what is the next step they are preparing for you? These answers are still unfolding, but trust, they will come. And when they do, you'll understand that nothing was in vain. In the meantime, leave in the comments, what has this message brought to your heart? Share an intention you wish to manifest from this divine connection. And remember, the angels are by your side, guiding every step, every encounter, every transformation. The journey continues, and the next chapter will be even more revealing.